guys, today I'm going to be showing you my June 2020 flip through, how everything went, what I would change differently if I had to, what I really liked, and I'm definitely keeping the same for July, all that stuff. So again, I'm using my pink Webster Pages binder, not really sure on the color, I just obviously can tell it's pink, so. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I really enjoyed this planner. It was really nice for me to stick with. I had no problems with that whatsoever. I love it. I could spend hours even if like there's only so much to do. Like I just love working on my planner. One thing I will say is I made my own tag because there wasn't one that I got. I don't know if it was like a subscriber thing or what, but let's just get into it. So I made dividers for each of my different sections of my planner. So for this is my weekend one page. I do my writing challenges here, and if you guys watched my April flip through, I want to say, because I don't think I did a setup, I did this for my April, and I still really enjoyed it. I'm doing the exact same thing in July, because I am using the July Cocoa Daisy kit, and yes, very thrilled with how this turns out. Yeah, but I'm definitely sticking with my planner. So that's just what I do. I had this for doodles, which I didn't use too much. There's the sticker for the writing challenge. We'll see. I might like use the artwork and use it to art journal. Speaking of, I'm going to show you how I use extra papers to art journal. One thing I love to do is show you guys how I use the kits for other ways. And obviously one of the ways that Cocoa Daisy has their kits is for memory keeping, and I don't really do memory keeping too much, but I love to art journal, and I guess that is kind of a way to memory keep. So this page was definitely very art journal-ish, if that's a word, but yeah, so I used extra papers. I think these four, gosh, I'm sorry, are all from the main planner kit, and then this one and this one were from the free printables. And so yeah, that's just kind of how I used to decorate it. This is, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this already, but if you do not, then yeah, this is just extra pages. So it's really fun to do all that, which I've never really art journaled like this. So yeah, that was really cool. All right, getting into my weekend 2 pages. I decorated it. I had a dashboard again that I made myself, or a divider, and instead of journaling about how my day went, right here, which again, if you watched my April setup, I did my journaling here. I definitely planned on this month, and as you can see, these are really bare. I was still learning how to use the stickers, but yeah, so we'll just quickly go through those pages, and then I'll go through the other ones in between. So yeah, then I started using my stickers and definitely had a fun time using those, and I was like, it's okay to use the pretty stickers because this is the kit that goes with them, and it's okay. So I have a lot of different just ways that I use them, even if it doesn't match too much. I try to use this page for like yellows and giraffes, and yeah, so those are my planning pages, like more just random. And yeah, so I have my summer bucket list here, and I will quickly bring out my July planner to show you an example, because my July planner is pretty much already set up. So I have my summer bucket list here, and in my July one, I have a summer bucket list here. And so what I'm going to do is transfer this list, grow it a little bit, and it'll all be here, even if I already completed it, just because I could see how much I did get done in my summer bucket list by the time end of August rolls around. So yeah, my summer packing list, I go on vacations a lot in the summer. It's more my cottage, so like Corona didn't really affect that too much because by the time it was June, everything was starting to get lifted. So yeah, I have my habit tracker. I did it a little differently. I did like a pattern that kind of I thought went with the kit. really happy how this turned out. And one thing I'm actually learning to be okay with is not having yes for every single one. I'm still trying to work on a lot. So like this, I kind of want it to be a little better, but I'm also really happy how that turned out. This is mainly just to keep track because I should wash my face more, which I don't, which is really gross, I know. And then this eye is okay because I'm only supposed to water these roughly once a week, so it's a little off than just once a week, but yeah. Sorry if I'm kind of rushing. I only have so much time. I have to go somewhere actually really soon. I just wanted to get this filmed. Then we have my mood tracker. Again, very different than how I usually set my mood trackers up, but I loved this so much better, and I actually used it that I'm doing the exact same thing again. I might do it a little neater. The July pages don't have like artwork in the corner, so I won't feel like I can't touch those and destroy those by, yeah, drawing over them. So it'll be a little bit more cleaner and nicer. Weather, I really did enjoy this as well. I'm going to be doing another weather one, which I don't know how many more months I'll do that because in Michigan, winter's pretty much just really cold or snowy, so, or cloudy, no in between really. So then one thing I did do is I used a paper clip. I didn't use this page for anything, so that's just kind of a random page. And then, so I have my June goals, which I will have to write down how they go. I honestly haven't really been looking at this too much. But I have been, I just kind of remembered them. I have kept my room clean. I've worked on a little more art than May. That was the main goal. I guess I should have been more specific. This I've been working on, and again, this kind of goes hand in hand. Stay positive, work on myself a lot. So we're still working on that. And another thing is top 3 memories. Again, that I can't really fill out until the actual end of June because there's still one more week, or a week and a couple days. Actually, it might be less than a week now. Ow, well, that's really crazy. Anyways, and I have one more thing that I'm doing in June, and, you know, if it's on my top 3 memories, then I would want to have room for that. Here I have Month at a Glance, and I absolutely love how this looks. Like, I love how this looks. Father's Day and the summer solstice was on the same day, so I don't know, I like how that turned out, even though there's 2 things in one day. The stickers look really cool. I used different, I think that was a rub-on, die cut, glitter dots, obviously my laundry things, my money, like paydays, which is actually changing a lot because I was supposed to get paid also today, that day, for my Etsy shop, because I opened my business, guys. That is super exciting. Please go check it out. I'll link it in the description. Anyways, yeah, so I love that. I loved the die cuts. I had that at the beginning. I think I had the flamingos as well, but just super thrilled with how this looks. I love it. So I can't really show this page because I'm planning something secret for my boyfriend, and I don't know if he watches my videos, I'm going to be honest. So then this is kind of like the year ahead, the year at a glance. I don't know, planning ahead. Not sure what people call it because I've heard it be called different things, but I kind of just use this for planning ahead. So obviously I have summer starting. I didn't write, first month of college, which is actually the end of August anyways. But then I have a lot of birthdays in July and August. I have Grand Haven, which is actually on. It was question mark because, you know, Corona, didn't really know for sure. Grand Haven, going with my boyfriend's family in July and August. My 1 year, Halloween, just stuff like that. That's how I used it. One thing I love is the sticker pouch. I loved sewing this, which turned out really good. Sorry, I thought that broke right there. I did not mean to just like totally stop. I added this later. I think this looks really cool. The elephant, like I honestly added this a couple days ago because I just thought it looked really cool, and I'm not sad about that. I wish I would have added that sooner. But as you guys can see, I've used, other than this, I have not used this yet, which I'm kind of bummed about, but I think I finally figured out a way to use it, which I'll use in July. For me, this is a lot more used than I did previously, and I just started using a lot of my stickers. July, you should see July already. It's like really empty. So then I have a tab for extra stuff, which this all falls under. So again, we're going to skip that page. It's just the surprise I have for my boyfriend. And then, what am I trying to say? Oh my gosh. I decided to do the card here because on these pages it has the giraffes, and I just thought that went really cute. So then another thing I wanted to do is go hiking somewhere in Michigan, and I don't know if you guys saw that on my summer bucket list, but at my cottage there's just like Hidden Lake. That's why you could say Hidden Lake. It's not the real name, but I went hiking there with Nate, that's again my boyfriend, and it was really fun. And then I had upcoming, I have my 4th of July weekend with my family. I have camping with Nate's family in July and August, and I have cottage weekends, which I didn't really write the rest of the weekends because I've gone up, I think, pretty much every weekend in June. And again, I'm going this weekend. So this is my bill stuff, but I have my notes, which again, I didn't use really sadly. Pictures of me and Nate. Again, the divider, I kind of wanted, where is it? This one and this one to be in the same area because they go together, and I just thought it looked really cool. So, extra note sheets. On the bottom of this, I have my meal planning, which I didn't really, like, again, I don't really meal plan. I work a lot, so I either eat at my work because I work at Wendy's, or I eat what my mom makes. I know it's bad that I don't help cook, but I'm terrible. Like, you guys don't understand how terrible of a cook I am. Like, it's kind of sad. So, it was kind of just, like, where I wanted to eat, which I did eat at the pizza place, and I think we're eating at the breakfast place, also up north this weekend. So, the only 2 places that I really had written down that I wanted to try or go to with Nate is happening. So, yeah, pretty much did everything like that. Another divider page, then we're getting into my daily to-dos. I don't know, I must have been really tired when I wrote this, but I guess this is a good page to kind of explain everything. What I do is I do my to-do list. This is more in depth of what I need to get done, how I want to organize it, my schedule, my water goal, which again, on my habits page, I'll say if I did it or not. I used this section to journal, which was new, and then 15-minute pickup is what I kind of need to do to be clean, to keep my room clean, you know, because that's one of my goals. But yeah, I kept that on for obviously all month. And so, yeah. This is just an empty page because there's an extra page usually. Or 31 days. So one thing I didn't show in my setup is the vision board, which will go in all of my binders. So again, I'll just quickly flip through that because I didn't show it in my setup video for June. And I'll explain it. This is my work. This is before it even opened when I did this. And I've already had some sales, which is super exciting. And I really want it to become big. I really need to make a video explaining fully what my business is about. But check my Instagram out because my Instagram has a lot of, has posts and it kind of explains what we're about. And I don't know, it's really exciting. I'm trying to help people with mental health because I believe that that's just what needs to be done because I don't think it's talked about enough. So then, yeah, you can see there, that's the April, that's when I made it. It's in April. So now it's in June and we're opened. Super exciting. This is where I wanna travel to. So Bora Bora, that's not my picture, but that is my dream destination. And then that's when I went to Florida to Universal, and it was just kind of cool looking. So then I added all the different stickers, and it turned out good. So my word was just kind of goals, because I'm at an age where I have a lot of goals, but I need to work on them. And so yeah. Then this is just a piece of acetate, so it doesn't wreck my binder doesn't get wrecked, which will be also going into my July. This is my work planner. Then I have my sticky notes right here. But that's pretty much it for my setup. One thing I did differently is I put all my extra stuff in these bowls. This is usually in my pouch that I use, but I wanted to have it out for the video. So yeah, that's my June 2020 setup. Again, I could use a lot more stickers, I guess, but I'm excited. I'm really excited for July, but also sad to see June go, as you all know how that goes. Yeah, I'm super thrilled with how this turned out. So thank you guys for watching. I will have my July setup up very soon. All my social medias will be linked down below, and my business will be linked down below. And I'll have the June setup for you linked below if you'd like to have a more in-depth description. Alright guys, thank you for watching. See you soon.